Hi everyone, welcome to your new single dumbbell workout series suitable for everyone, particularly if you're over the age of 40 and you want safe and sensible, effective strength training. Today I'm using 3 different dumbbells, 50 pounds for my heavy, 30 pounds for my medium, and 18 pounds for my light dumbbell. Can I ask you to comment and let me know what weights you're using for your workout? This will help me better prepare workouts for all of you guys in future. Now, let's get started with today's workout. This exercise is a goblet squat. I'm holding onto the top head of the dumbbell and I'm squeezing the bottom head with my forearms. The dumbbell's rested against my chest, so the weight is remaining as vertical against my body as I can keep it. My feet are at shoulder width, my toes are pointing forward, and my knees are dropping above my feet, so there's no swinging in and out as far as your knees are concerned. For the second exercise, we're doing some sumo squats. So this time your legs are wide and your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees. Again, drop down with good range of motion, and then come up clenching your glutes and squeezing your posterior. This exercise is a single-sided wide chest press. Make sure when you lay down on your bench, your lower back is not arching, so you have to lie down nice and flat. Your elbow drops down wide, adjacent to your body line, and you're pushing up in a nice vertical line. You can see I'm holding my opposite hand vertical and using it as a guide so that I know where my press is supposed to finish. Since you're doing these presses one at a time and the weight is moving to the side away from your body, there'll be a really good core contraction in this exercise on top of the chest and triceps that you normally use. This is a rotating row from that bent over 3 points position. My feet are spread a little bit wider than shoulder width. My knees and my support elbow are all soft. My back is flat and I'm making sure I'm protecting every aspect of my body throughout this exercise. As I extend my arm down and drop it vertical, I'm turning my palm so that it's facing my legs and then rotating in the opposite direction and putting a little pause at the top, getting that extra time under tension at the top of the exercise. When you get to the top of the row, make sure that your elbow is tucked in. Don't allow it to hang out. This is literally a Romania deadlift with a twist. How much is the perfect twist? You can see the opposite head of my dumbbell is reaching towards my toe. So if you can mimic the same thing, you'll get the perfect twist. Make sure your knees remain soft straight and work with that big hinge of hips because that's where the motion is. On your way up, make sure you're flexing everything in your posterior. For the second exercise, we'll do traditional Romania deadlifts with a single dumbbell. So this time we're landing straight in the middle. As you come up, squeeze your glutes and pull your shoulders back. Focus on keeping your back flat throughout the whole exercise.
In this moment I can feel it, that my life keeps flashing by. This emotion creates the notion that there's nothing left to hide. And this time I get this feeling that there's no one left behind. Our time has come to notice that we crossed the last divide. You and me tonight, sing out like a choir, choir, shout it to the sky, until our hearts catch fire, fire. You and me tonight, shout it to the sky. Everybody dares to sing, and at least I do believe that we aspire to higher things. Oh, this time I really feel ya, and I know when we unite that the time has come to heal ya and to cross the last divide. You and me tonight, sing out like a choir, choir, shout it to the sky, until our hearts catch fire, fire. You and me tonight, shout it to the sky, together we are one.
Start this combination with a wide push-up. You can see my hands are relatively wide. In fact, they're outside of the mat. Keep your elbows flared out as you drop down into the push-up. Make sure you're maintaining a straight body line from your ankle all the way to your shoulder. If you start to feel it in your lower back, it's because you're allowing your back to dip. To counteract this, simply tuck your tailbone in. For the second exercise, we're doing some narrow push-ups. So you can see a completely different hand position well inside of the mat. This will give you a little bit more triceps focus. You've got to make sure that your elbows are tucked in by your ribs this time.
Don't know what you want, I need to know. Don't pick up the phone when I try to call. Tell me what is wrong, oh, what is right, what is right. 'Cause now it's too late, too late, Now it's too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. I can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. Cause now it's too late, too late, too late, too late, now it's too late, too late, too late, too late. Now it's too late. I can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. Cause now it's too late, too late, too late, too late, now it's too late, too late, too late, too late, now it's too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. Now it's too late.
This is a combination exercise. I'm working through a traditional single arm row, and for the next repetition, I'm going into the T row. So when you're rowing, you've got your elbow tucked in, and when I'm doing the T rows, my elbows are flared out and I'm up in my scapula, 2/3 of the way up my back. So this is a fantastic exercise because you're working both your middle back and your upper back at the same time. Make sure your position remains static, make sure your support elbow is soft, and make sure that you're not allowing your torso to bob up and down during the exercise.
I'll take 1,000 trips around the world just so I could find you, girl. 'Cause darling, I've been looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. For you. I'm looking for you. For you. Let's get it now.
I'm so up, I could be a pilot. You could be a pilot. I'm so up, I could be a pilot. Beat.
Let's get it now. said she was so hard to find. Yeah, a girl who's one of a kind. 'Cause being alone just isn't cool. You know it ain't cool. I'll take 1,000 trips around the world just so I could find you, girl. 'Cause darling, I've been looking for you. Yeah, I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. Let's get it now.
I'm so up, I could be a pilot, be a pilot, be a pilot. I'm so up, I could be a pilot, beat.
Let's get it now.
Not just so trying to catch a flight. Not just so trying to catch a flight, trying to catch a flight, trying to catch a flight, trying to catch a flight.
This exercise is a seated shoulder press. Sit with your back straight and your chest proud, and use your opposite hand to hold onto the bottom of the bench to assist you with your stability. Your feet are at shoulder width, and you have ample weight both on your feet and your butt. As you drop down into the bottom of the shoulder press, make sure that your elbow remains wide, and look for ample range of motion. Extend all the way up above your head until you've got soft straight elbow, and then work your way back down into the low position, nice and slowly with ample control. Don't allow your torso to move from side to side. This exercise is a weighted split squat. It's actually a lot like doing a lunge, except your feet are not moving out of position. Using your dumbbell on the opposite side is a great idea because it's going to help you with balance and it's going to weigh you down at the center of your body where you want it. Make sure you keep your split fairly long. You want to try and keep your front shin bone as vertical as you can. Looking at the demonstration, I should have kept the right side slightly longer than what I have. Keep it nice and lengthy and keep your weight at the center of your body. I think I've done a better job with my left leg on this one. Keep looking forward to keep your neck aligned with your upper body. Start this combination with a Russian press. Your lower back is pinned against your bench, making sure it remains flat the whole time. Hold your dumbbell with one hand and go over it with your opposite hand. Alternate between landing outside of the left chest and then centering up and landing outside of the right chest for the next repetition. Finish with your arms soft, straight and vertical. We'll combine this with some traditional dumbbell pullovers. Look for that rotation of the shoulders no more than 90 degrees. So we're going from a horizontal line to a vertical line. Your elbows should remain soft, straight throughout the whole motion.
If I'm being honest, loving you the hardest thing to do, so I keep to myself. I feel like I'm falling in and out of consciousness, yeah. Now we starting to talk, let's killing all the progress. Really hard to process, you treat me like an object. Baby, we toxic, can we stay on topic? I feel like we lost it, feel like we lost it. Take my love, don't waste it, even though I don't mind waiting. Latest, my mind racing. What else I have to do, girl, to brace me? Want you, I only want you, yeah. I only want you, I only want you. Pull me closer. I can't stop bleeding. If you gon' lead, then gon' lead just like everybody else. If you don't like my company, then I'll do life by myself. Girl, your love like a drug, it ain't good for my health. Even though it's killing me, girl, I love you to death. Take my love, don't waste it, even though I don't mind waiting. Latest, my mind racing. What else I have to do, girl, to brace me? I want you, I only want you, yeah. I only want you, I only want you. Pull me closer, closer to you, pull me closer. Closer to you, pull me closer. Closer to you, pull me closer. Don't push me away.
This exercise is a pulse row from that bent over position. So start in 3 points. Make sure you have equal weight between the palm of your hands and your 2 feet. Make sure your legs are at shoulder width or even marginally wider so that you're well balanced. Keep your back straight. You can always do this by pushing out your tailbone ever so slightly and making sure your knees remain soft. When you roll up, keep your elbow tucked in by your ribs and put a pulse at the top. When you drop your arm down, extend all the way with full range of motion and keep your hand neutral, so there should be no rotation of your dumbbell. Starting this exercise with some basic goblet squats. I've got my feet parallel at shoulder width. I'm focused on my quadriceps. I'm making sure that my elbows touch my thighs on the way down so that I'm getting full range of motion. And then I'm making sure that I'm minimizing the back and forward swing of my torso. So a good way of doing this is keep looking forward. For the second exercise, we'll do some traditional standing calves raises. Hold onto that dumbbell exactly the way you've got it in that goblet hold, and then make sure you're elevating all the way up and then working your way back down until you've got flat feet. This is a single dumbbell thruster. So I'm starting with a traditional single dumbbell squat with my feet parallel at shoulder width. And when I get into my standing position, I'm hitting a shoulder press at the top. This is one of the most compound exercises you can do with a dumbbell. It's fantastic for working just about all of the muscles in your body. And if your goal is to burn calories, then you really can't go wrong with this exercise. The main thing I want you guys to watch out for is keep your back straight. There's a lot of ways where you could ruin the exercise by having your back out of position. So make sure you're not slouching and make sure that you're not swinging back and forth either. Start this exercise with a Hindu push-up. Your butt should be elevated so that there's a hinge at your hips. Drive your hips down and then straighten your arms out until you're in a cobra pose before hinging your hips again and elevating all the way to the top of the exercise. This may look a little unusual, but it's a fantastic variation of a push-up and very effective. Your second exercise is some pulse push-ups. I'm doing this one at a mid-grip and then making sure I'm putting a little pulse at the bottom of the push-up. Keep a straight body line from your ankle all the way to your shoulders and try to keep your tailbone tucked in as much as possible to protect your lower back. This is a reverse fly from a bent over position. I've taken 3-point support and I have ample weight on the palm of my hand as well as my legs. Keep your feet spread relatively wide so that you've got equal weight distribution and that your actual body weight is at the center, evenly sharing the weight between the 3 limbs. Swing outwards using a rotation of the shoulders only. The palm of your hands face down when your arms in that horizontal position and your elbows remain soft straight throughout the whole exercise. Your support elbow should remain soft as well. This exercise is a leaning side squat. So I'm leaning forward, hinging with my hip the same way you would with a deadlift, except that I'm squatting to one side. You can see the opposite leg remains nice and straight. Now guys, make sure that you keep your toes pointing forward. If your toes start to V out and lose their position, then this exercise will no longer be effective. Drop your dumbbell down as though you're trying to land on your foot, and then come back to the center with both of your knees straight. The opposite knee should remain straight throughout the whole exercise, so you may have the tendency to bend it to make it easier for yourself. Make sure you don't do that. This is a single-sided triceps tape press. You can see I'm creating a 90-degree angle with my elbows, allowing one of the dumbbell heads to drop onto my opposite chest. Then I'm pushing up until I've got a straight arm, making sure that there's no additional movement in my elbow. In other words, you're keeping the upper part of your arm vertical and stationary throughout the entire set. An important form cue is to make sure you keep your wrist straight as well. Don't allow the dumbbell to bully you around. And finally, keep your lower back pinned against your bench or against the floor if you're not using a bench today.
We're
This is a traditional biceps concentration curl. Make sure your hips are at 90 degrees so that your support knee is adjacent to your body. You're resting the back of your triceps against your thigh, so it's pushing against it and not resting on top of it. Drop down until your arm is straight, and when you elevate up into the concentration curl, make sure you're getting at least 90 degrees of elbow flexion. Leaning slightly forward at 45 degrees will protect your elbow so that you're not hyperextending your elbow at the bottom of the exercise.
I could go all night long, singing to every song. I know you love it when I work it. I could go all night long, singing to every song. I know you love it when I work it. I know I'm in your head. I know I'm in your head. But she's laying in your bed. I bet you wish I was there instead. I know I'm in your head. I know I'm in your head.
Ball of foot squats. Now, this is going to really test your balance. We'll elevate and put our weight only on the ball of our feet throughout the entire set. I'm doing this squat with my feet parallel at shoulder width, working as far down as I can and then elevating all the way up, finishing with my knees soft. Your calves will remain active throughout the whole set. For the second exercise, we're going into some plie or some ballet calves raises. So this involves keeping your heels together and making sure that your toes are pointing out at 45 degrees. Look for good controlled motion, both on the way up and the way down.
I've been trying. Ooh, yeah, yeah, baby, baby. You've been blaming me. Ooh, yeah, yeah, baby, baby. Lately I've been trying. Ooh, yeah, yeah, baby, baby. You've been blaming me. Ooh, yeah, yeah, baby, baby. Lately I've been trying. Ooh, yeah, baby, baby. You've been blaming me. Ooh, yeah, baby, baby. Lately I've been trying. Is it really you?
This is a dumbbell obliques tilt and it's one side at a time. Make sure your toes are pointing forward and make sure your feet are at least at shoulder width. You can go a little bit wider, but don't go narrow with this one. You can see the tilt is only towards the weighted side. I see a lot of trainers teaching the opposite side, but I just find no value in that because other than taking up your time, it's really doing nothing. Keep your knees hard straight for this exercise so that your hips don't take over the movement and work with as much range of motion as you've got. Start this combination with some bicycle crunches. So your knees are bent and your feet are flat on the floor. And as you crunch, we're reaching and connecting the opposite knee and opposite elbow together. Make sure your lower back remains grounded the whole time. For the second exercise, we're doing some frog crunches. By bringing our feet together and pushing our knees out, we're releasing our hips. So all the pressure will be on your abs only. It's a fantastic exercise because it works both the lower range and the upper range of your abs. Keep your lower back grounded and keep looking up at the ceiling as you do your crunch. This exercise is a triceps kickback. Lift the dumbbell up until your arm is aligned with your body so that your elbow is resting at your ribs. At this point, there should be a roughly 90 degrees elbow flexion, and you're using your opposite hand to maintain your position and to maintain your postural integrity. Extend your arm, keeping your elbows as stationary as you can keep it. This will be the perfect opportunity to really get that triceps flexion. Make sure your back is flat and that you're protecting your lower back the whole time. The elbow in your support arm should remain soft the whole time.
Taking it just like this. Like this. Move your body, baby. Like this. Taking it just like this, like this.
This is a dumbbell upright lift and it's a fantastic exercise for your traps. It'll allow you to strengthen your neck and support your upper back as well. Now I've shot this exercise on my side so you can see it's a vertical motion as far as the lift of the dumbbell is concerned. You've got to push your elbow back and keep it tucked in by your ribs. Don't allow your elbows to flare out. You're lifting both your shoulder and your elbow during the motion. Your opposite hand should hold your bench in order to prevent your torso from swinging left to right. This exercise is a weighted abs tuck. Make sure your lower back is pinned against the floor. Make sure your chin is tucked in. The weight remains above my thigh in order to help me get a little bit of extra resistance on that tuck crunch. And I'm simply extending my legs all the way out, roughly 45 degrees, so that again, I'm not putting too much pressure on my lower back. For the second exercise, I'm gonna go into a press plank. So it's basically the low position of a push-up, and I'm simply holding that, making sure my tailbone remains tucked in and keeping myself static throughout the whole set.
Move my body back and forth. 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 Move my body. Move my body and forth. Move my body back 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 and forth. Move my body.
Well done for getting through today's single dumbbell workout. I trust you enjoyed the process and you're pumped and looking forward to the next workout in this series. Now's a great time to cool down with some static stretching. I've left a link at the end of this video for you to cool down and stretch with our physio Daphne. If you haven't already, please remember to comment and let me know what weights you use during your workout. The information you provide will help me understand you and prepare workouts for future. Finally, I want to thank you guys for supporting my work with all the wonderful, inspiring comments and feedback. Thanks again, guys, and see you for another workout really soon.